Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a Dokkan Battle video, and today I decided to hop in and I'm going to give LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta a solo showcase because I feel like my other showcase doesn't do him enough justice, and I mentioned this in my other showcase where I did both of the Super Saiyan 4s, but what if I just did a hypothetical showcase of this guy on a 200% leader skill but also having the good linking partner, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. So what I'm going to do here with my boy Vegeta is I'm running him on the Int Vegeta team because he does get the 200% leader skill here. But I'm just throwing AGL LR Super Saiyan for Goku on the team with no leader skill. Literally just to get the links and to see in a hypothetical future situation how good could this Vegeta look on a 200% team. Because I feel like we really need to get a good look at him to determine, you know, how good he is compared to the LR Super Saiyan for Goku. It's just so unfair in the other showcase because Goku's on a 200% team and he wasn't. But the reason why I'm so intrigued by this Vegeta, the Vegeta most of the time had higher starter turn defense than Goku, and he was getting 60% less from the leader skill. So I'm really curious to see how good he's going to look here. Once again, we'll review the passive really quick in case you forgot it, but basically he's got a massive attack and then a normal defense raise on 12 key, and then he's massively raising attack and defense on 18 key. And then 140% starter turn attack and defense. And then the thing with him that's cool is he raises attack up to 30 and defense up to 60 at the start of each turn. So we got to wait 3 turns to see that fully built up. So his defense is going to be looking better. And then he gets a bunch of ki on orb, which is really good. He has the counter mechanic, right? And he has a chance to nullify an action, which you're not going to see as often. I did go ahead and change some equips around and fixed his hit potential a little bit. So I severely increased his additionals because he was built full crit. He actually, in my first showcase, he only had 6 additional. Excuse me. And for a unit like this, you want to get those additional supers to help his defense out, right? And then, excuse me, on the silver slot, I did the special Shadow Dragon's defense, which is going to give him a little bit more defense. So, yeah, really curious to see how he's going to look there. So let's go ahead and hop in. Sorry, there's like dust in my throat or something. Jeez, okay. So I'm just going to leave these Vegetas together. And we're going to attack through. And we got Xeno Vegeta supporting, but we're going to have them right on rotation too here. Sorry, chugging some beverage there. I don't know what happened. I swallowed some dust or something. It was tickling my throat a little bit. But we're good now. We're good. Alright, so the unfortunate part for the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, his 200% team isn't like the greatest spot for him, to be honest. Like this Int Majin Vegeta, you already have to put a Trunks on the team. It's kind of built more around Buu Saga type units. Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta just doesn't really fit that well on there. He can get some like 4-link linking partners though, so I mean you could make him work over there if you wanted to. Alright, but right here we're gonna go crazy. So this is Vegeta turn 1. Look at that. He hasn't built up his defense yet from his passive. This is just one turn. He's at 259k start of turn defense, and he gets 100% on super. So, like, on his first turn showing up, he's over 500k defense after supering, and that's if he does an additional. Dude, I'm actually thinking, like, the actual when looking at the pure unit themselves, I'm thinking Vegeta is actually better than Goku. He's actually better than Goku. We just can't see it yet. And then he's at 8.5 turn 1. He is going to build up a little bit more attack. Like, Goku's definitely offensively going to be better. But, dude, with the amount of defense this Vegeta is going to have, gets me really excited for whatever this potential 200... Like, here's what we need, actually, to get both of these guys. If there was a team build that had a 200% for, like, grade 8 power, then we would be talking, right? That would be ridiculous. Like, what if the, like, for heroes, there's like a Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito that's full power, but then he's like a 200% lead for grade 8 power or something. Because then you would have, for the tech full power Goku, he would have Scouter with that guy. Like, that would be, and then you would be able to run this Vegeta at his full potential. Because I am leaning that way. That I think this LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta actually is better than the Goku. It's just right now Goku technically is better because he's got the better leader skill, right? But yeah, this Vegeta, this is kind of exciting. I'm actually like, because this is my first time trying this. I actually was like sitting down and just doing this for fun unrecorded. And I'm like, I kind of got to record this because I think this is going to be very interesting. And I don't think other YouTubers are going to have a showcase like this. Like, nobody runs like a unit not on the team, right? But I think it's important to see this hypothetical, like what Vegeta could look like in his actual best situation. Look at this now. So here we've got full support, right? Full support. So 281k starter turn defense. Basically, after he supers, you double that number. So it's what? 560k defense? And that's not counting if he gets an additional, that's another 30% raise on top of that. Very good. Ridiculously good. We obviously can't compare to Goku because Goku actually doesn't have a leader skill here. I'm kind of tempted to let Goku without the leader skill just eat this attack. But I think Vegeta actually could just take out this Goku. I'm actually going to not use an item here. I know it's kind of risky, but let's see what happens. All right, so Vegeta's going to eat the super here. Against this Goku, probably fine. Yeah, he doesn't hit crazy hard. But then the super here. Yeah, we're like touching 10 mil attack stats. So he's almost to a 10 mil attack stat. And granted, Goku was hitting, what, 11.5 mil was kind of his peak. Here's the additional at 6.7. Now we're in business because now we're over 600k defense right here. Like, this Vegeta on this turn is tanking red zone, like, supers. Like, pretty good. Which is insane. The problem is this isn't something you can realistically do in red zone, right? Once again, I'm very clear in saying that this is a hypothetical showcase. Meaning that in the future, if I can get... Basically, all this is saying is the moment this Vegeta's on a 200% leader skill with that LR Goku, that's when this can happen. That's all it's going to take. I did look at GT Pan, and they do not fit on her leader skill, so you can't do it there. But I'm thinking with Heroes, there's a possibility if we have, like, Radiant Power. Because here's the thing. I believe next year for Heroes, we're also due for Super Saiyan 4 Bardock's Awakening and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan's Awakening. So that could definitely, like, there could be a little bit of a Super Saiyan 4 push there. And what better way to usher in, like, the 200% meta with, say, a limit. Even if it was just Limit Breaker. Like, here's the other solution. It doesn't even have to be, like, a Limit Breaker Vegito. It could literally just be a Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegeta. He potentially could even be... and then he could just be on the Vegeta family and link with him, right? So then you could do it on Majin Vegeta's team. So even if you just get the right unit, you'd have the 200% leader skill. The exciting thing, too, about just getting a Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that could be a full power unit that you could run maybe on rotation with the Tech 1 and get his Scouter. So I think there is a lot of potential in the future for some of these units. Let's see, 8 key there. The same either way. All right, so let's grab the STR orbs here. The crazy thing is, look at this Goku getting an 18 key super even without a leader skill. It's kind of funny. What's his defense? He's going to be at like 100k defense after supering. Sure, we'll let him ride it out. But Vegeta here. So Vegeta now, I believe, is fully built up. He's darn near 300k defense start of turn. So that means after super, he's going to be at 580k defense. If he additionals, he's probably going to be like 700k defense. Like, it's just crazy. Dude, this Vegeta is legit. What's he taking here? Nothing. He tanked that double digits just based on his start of turn defense. And then once again, he was near a 9 mil attack stat there. Something like that. Yeah, 8.6. The support here wasn't quite as good. We only have a 30% support. Look at look at Super Saiyan 4 Goku hitting a 2 mil attack stat without a leader skill. How many units are hitting that hard without a leader skill? Kind of funny, actually. It's kind of funny to like see what that Goku looks like just purely on his stats. All right, I kind of feel like we don't get this very often. Sure, let's do this. I kind of just want to get like one more turn here, I think. Oh, I forget I take health when I do that, though. Oh, funny. Yeah, I'm feeling like I just want to get one more turn here with this Vegeta, and then we'll probably call it there, because he's pretty much going to be doing the same stuff now the rest of the video. So, let's see what happens here. This shouldn't hurt at all. This Vegeta's tanking. Even without a Trunks, yeah, that's not going to do anything. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish this Majin Vegeta was a little bit better. I feel like Dokkan has continually shafted Majin Vegeta units. The LR Majin Vegeta got a very underwhelming EZA. This guy's definitely good. Like, he's not bad, but I wish he hit a little bit harder. Like, he is pretty defensive, though, so I get that, but yeah, not a fan. Probably my favorite Majin Vegeta, like the one that they've done the best with, is actually the STR EZA one. Quite powerful for when he came out. He's a little, he's undertuned for today's game, but when he on release, he was actually probably one of the better ones. Okay, let's see what we got here. So yeah, so now I think Vegeta, we're kind of seeing him at his max here. So once again, I would say with a 40% support, he probably is just about the 300k defense there. Because this is a 35% support and he's almost there. So let's go ahead and see what his active skill does here. Okay, so 1 point, that was type disadvantage though, right? Alright, so let's see what Vegeta can do here. Type disadvantage. Here's a 24 key super. Sure, let's do Goku. No leader skill, let's go. 600k. Oh, kind of funny. Kind of funny. And Goku, like, look at this. Look at this. His key mechanic is so good. He's got a 23 key super with no leader skill. Oh, it's kind of crazy. All right, well, let's see what Vegeta's got on this last turn. I'm guessing probably just over 9 mil, something like that. Which is definitely good. Definitely good. Okay, so 100k type disadvantage there isn't bad. 10 mil. So, dude, so here's the thing. Goku's hitting 11.5 mil on his best turn, best situation. This guy's at 10 mil. I will take the trade-off. Here's a 6.8 mil additional. I will take the trade-off for how much more defensive this Vegeta is. And that's why I think he's actually better than LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more of these hypothetical showcases in the future if the unit warrants it. Like if you can't get their best linking partner on their 200% team, but to do it anyways. Let me know if you think this is a good idea, if you thought this was interesting. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.